I don't like that rock.
I mean, Kronk does seem kind of pissy, but you think it's the rock that's doing that?
Look at it. I feel like it's looking at me. I'm gonna wait till Kronk falls asleep and I'm gonna try to steal it.
Holding it like this in my arms.
Hello and welcome to Homebrew Party. My name is James and I'm here with 4 fantastic friends. Say hello to Evelyn,
Hello.
Danielle,
Hi.
Josh,
Hey.
and Mike.
Hello.
The 5 of us are going to dive into a world of adventure using only our imagination and maybe some dice once in a while. All right, let's get the show started.
Yes.
In our previous session, you discovered an area with 4 stone monoliths in the shape of ancient doorways. All of them ruined except for one that remained intact, and at its center a red glowing portal. A great battle took place here. Bodies of devilish creatures and forest animals lie everywhere. Upon your arrival, tiny red-horned devils and melted blobs of flesh, and you jumped in and killed them, but more continued to stream in through the glowing portal. Brogan and Kronk began pushing a large boulder to block the portal entrance, and were making good progress until Kronk was knocked unconscious. And a giant flaming hellhound appeared and it stuck its head out of the portal, growling and trying to squeeze through.
Thank God we got that thing half shut.
Yeah, and he's gonna be decapitated here in a second.
So this is where the battle left off.
Hell yeah.
And that where it now resumes. Brogan, you and Kronk are surrounded by tiny fire-throwing devils and grotesque flesh blob monsters that claw at your legs and Kronk's now unconscious body. What would you like to do, Brogan?
He's going to reach down, grab a hold of a clump of Gronk's chest hair, and try to pull him up.
Sways in the wind.
And as he's gripping it, just surge a bunch of holy light down into his chest and cast Lay on Hands.
Nice.
Nice. Amazing.
Do you see Kronk just like wake up?
Whoa! This game!
What the fuck was that?
And then as a bonus action, or no, that was the bonus action. As an action, cast Shield of Faith on Kronk.
Ooh, very nice.
You have now 2 extra AC points.
AC points?
Yeah.
Oh.
Temporarily, yeah.
Yeah. So that means that my AC's up to 16.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
You should save chest hair for flossing later.
There you go.
Dental flossing.
Okay, so before anybody else goes, you notice the hellhound. He's gnashing his teeth, biting. His whole body is thrashing wildly, trying to get out. His head whipping side to side. He is desperately trying to get out, but doesn't manage to. Looking at him, maybe like a shoulder got out, like he's just a little bit more out of the hole now.
Oh my god, close it! Stab it! Whose turn is it? Let's close this thing.
So let's see the turn order. So Kronk, you're up. You just woke up.
Fuck yeah. All right. So I had an idea here. I want to try this. I want to take my movement to right here, and then I'm going to use my adrenaline rush to give me a dash with a bonus action, and I'm going to run as fast as I can back at the boulder and just shoulder tackle it.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Smart.
All right, so
What do I got to do?
you still got to run a strength skill check.
Skill check?
Yeah,
Strength check?
but I'm going to give you advantage
Okay.
for your clever thinking.
Well, I could throw oil on the ground and then he could like electric slide into it even faster.
Slip and slide.
No, we're good.
Our slide.
If you were before him, sure.
18 plus 6 is a 24 on that one.
And you get to roll again.
And that's
Yeah.
an 8.
An 8 for
On
the
my
second
second
one.
one.
Okay,
So 24.
so you come running full speed at it, and your huge body slams into it, and you see it nudge over another foot. And the hellhound, whose head and body sticking out there, yelps out in pain. It's squeezing him. It doesn't
Yeah.
kill him, but it's hurting him.
Go back to your home.
So it's still not closing.
Not
it
closed
all the way.
completely. There was 2 feet left. You just close it 1 more foot. You have 1 more to close it completely.
Okay. All right.
That was really smart.
That was clever.
That was a
Yeah,
good
that was
idea.
good.
I thought I had oil though. Didn't I have oil?
You used it on the beehive, remember?
I used it all.
Yep.
Mm.
Dump the whole thing. It
We
worked,
don't
though.
talk about the beans.
That was a
Burned a
day.
little more.
Yes.
All right, you're up, Lilith.
I'm up. Okay.
Yes.
I think I want to do my crossbow
Your
though,
crossbow
because I
does-
have my elemental
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
And I'm still far enough.
But damage doesn't really matter with these enemies because they're so weak.
11. Does it hit?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. Plus 1d6.
Actually, with your bow, the arrow hits it. The flaming arrow comes and hits it, and he laughs at you. It does no damage because it's a fire
Oh,
burning
fuck.
arrow.
That was a wasted turn.
Seraphina, you are up.
All right. I would like to move my moonbeam. I'm gonna looking right at Lilith, so I see the struggle. So if you could move that, maybe I might hit that hellhound head poking out. I'm not sure, but
This
Oh yeah, if you put it right in the middle here, then it would get him and
they will have to make a saving throw.
And what we had talked about, regardless of saving throw, it's going to kill them. So
Yes.
they are dead. Radiant damage, right?
Yes.
Yes. So these enemies scream in pain. You see the flesh bubbling and blisters coming out, and there's just liquid and steam coming out, and there's no portal to save them. They melt away in pain.
Even the dog?
Well, there's the human flesh blob and the little devil. I don't know. Oh, it's on
No,
top.
no.
she's right here.
It's on all three of them. Or?
Just the,
No,
Oh, okay,
it's
good.
not.
just the devil and the
Okay, I'm looking at the
hellhound.
camera here.
The hellhound, and the little devil.
Okay, yes. So the hellhound and little devil are fucked.
Noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm riding this high. So now I'm gonna bust
Now
out
I'll add a
some-
little piece of information here. So the
Mm.
the hellhound is bigger, and
Yep.
you see him melting. He doesn't melt to a complete liquid. He's in such pain that he pulls away and disappears. So you didn't
Okay, but
didn't
we
kill
still
him,
need to
but
close that
you
portal.
didn't kill him, but
Yeah.
he's gone now.
There's 1 foot left of the portal. The
Yeah,
close.
we just need to close it shut completely, and then it's good. So next turn,
Well,
can
Seraphina
we?
might have a bonus action or something.
I do actually. I'm gonna be like, "You got this, Kronk," and I'm gonna healing word you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah. What a rush.
All right, so these little bastards of monsters are fairly intelligent to know that it's better to pick people off than to go out and spread their damage. So they've seen Kronk go down, so they're going to continue attacking Kronk. So move the flesh, so it'll be a flesh blob towards Kronk. Natural 20.
Fuck's sake.
So it is 8 points of damage as they claw
kind?
and scratch at you.
What kind of damage? Oh wait, never mind. We're good.
You're not raging anymore because
No,
you're unconscious.
because yeah.
Well, you're at 24, so that's not bad.
Is
so
it 8?
8 points of damage.
8
yeah.
points is. It's okay.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the two that are across from you, they're also going to attack. So that one is 4 points of damage. This one's clawing at your backside, ripping up your pants and your back area. And another
Oh,
one,
my bum.
another one, 20.
Another not 20.
No, 23 in total.
Oh,
So the front, it's another 4 points of damage.
on top of my 12. Okay.
Oh my god. I'll ask Mike to look at this.
There's just 3 blobs. Why'd you roll again?
Because the imps see this target,
Oh, they're shooting at me. from
Yes.
above.
and they hit harder. So they do 6 normally with a crit. Another big firebolt comes at you, 12 points of damage.
Ugh.
Oh, that would put
Yeah.
me down, but I'm gonna use relentless endurance.
You see Kronk go down. The firebolt hits him. The firebolt.
I get down to one knee. I'm like, not this time. Stand back up. Fuck you, imp.
And there's suddenly heavy metal music playing in the background. Like,
Holy diver. Holy diver starts playing.
nice. Okay, so there is another devil. So let's see if he hits you. You have 1 hit point. You see the flame in his hand shoots towards you, and you're like, you got this heavy metal feeling. And you're like looking at it. You just dodge it. Like, fuck this.
Finally.
Fuck.
And there's one more imp in the far side. The luck of heavy metal, man. It's the other one comes flying.
Yeah. Not today, bitch.
Not today, Satan.
He's using Satan against Satan. Right? Power of heavy metal.
Amazing.
All right, is that everybody? I think that was.
Yeah, now it's
there's
Kronk's
one
turn
more
again.
actually. There's one more blob in the middle. I did
No,
three
you did
blobs.
three
and-
blobs
Did
and-
So there's
this
one
blob
more.
there.
It's going to go towards Brogan. Do you have your shield up?
I believe I would. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it comes
hammer
clawing at you, and you hold your shield, and you just hear like a scraping. And yeah, no damage. Back to the top of the order with Brogan.
All right, boy, you gotta make this count. I'm gonna swirl around in the chest hair again.
we can't see that at all.
Ooh, that tickles.
Grab it. Blast the holy light back into him. Not a lay on hands, but a cure wounds.
Ride the tiger. See
12 hit
strike.
points.
We have two very different approaches to healing.
Yeah.
What, do you grab the pubes?
Brogan has a soft touch. No, I'm no touchy.
No,
Yeah,
Not
no
touchy.
touchy.
no touch.
All right, make it count, boy. And I'll just spin around and try to guard him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start my turn by using my bonus action of rage. So I'm pissed off now, and then I'm gonna use my great axe with a cleave. So if I hit my first target, then I hit 2 targets.
You see Kronk raise his axe and cut down 2 in one sweep.
They go.
Which ones did you take out?
The 2 that were the guy beside me on the left and the guy
Okay.
who was behind me.
Nice. We're getting lower and lower.
Yeah. Seraphina.
Moonbeam me.
Moonbeam you?
You take all 3 of us. I can take it. Maybe. If you can hit both of them, but you'll also hit me, or you can choose whichever one you want.
Yeah, I could get that imp.
Yeah.
If that's better.
Yeah.
Or would you rather the 3 of you?
It's okay. If you want to do the imp, they're pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So, these little shits are laughing at us, but I'm gonna move my moonbeam onto that imp, and I'm just gonna smile the toothiest fucking grin as I watch it just disintegrate
Yeah. Poor fucker is not smiling now. He's
No.
melting.
in moonfire.
Yeah.
And how close am I to Kronk? Great. Healing word.
Thank you again.
All right, so we don't have too many monsters left, do we?
Not
Those-
right
The two
now.
blobbies.
One's going to go behind Brogan. So your short height stature, he can reach up quite high, and he gets you right between where there's not a lot of armor in your neck, and he scratches you there for 4 points of damage. And the other one behind you, as you're wincing in pain, there's another little spot where there's no armor between your back and your butt cheeks, and he scratches you there as well for another 4 points of damage.
Don't shave my neck or my ass. Pesky beasts.
That is the end of their turn. There's not too many monsters left, and you notice there's none of them coming back through the portal.
Nice.
Amazing.
So we're back up to Brogan.
All right, boy, get ready. Brogan's just gonna hold his turn right by the rock. Maybe he'll step one step closer
To the rock?
into the blob.
Into the blob.
All right, run at it, Kronk. And
All right.
I'm gonna hold my turn, and then when Kronk hits, I'm just gonna grab him and just plow him into the rock, and we'll just battering
I thought you
ram.
were
in
gonna
there.
push the rock.
Smash the rock with
I'm
Kronk.
just gonna add my strength to his strength and just fucking hit
So-
it hard.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, but because I'm already back here, can I run and use my adrenaline rush for like a double hit? Instead of doing the 60, it's like an extra fast 30.
How many adrenaline rushes do you get?
It doesn't
How many
say.
advantages do you want?
I think it's only one per.
One per long rest,
Oh,
probably.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just run
Special
at
ability.
it. I'll just run at it and headbutt it again.
Brogan's helping you anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Did you say just, you were gonna headbutt it?
I can headbutt it this time.
All right, so for running, you get advantage, and Brogan helping you, you get double advantage. So you roll 3 times here. So Kronk comes running full speed into it. Brogan grabs him by the shoulder and just slams his head into it. And you hear this sound here. The boulder slides, grinding against the rock, and then you hear a clunk, like slides in perfectly and goes back into where the outline is, where the portal is, and even the light around it just goes out. There is no more light emanating from it. It's like the portal has been shut down.
We did it. No one died. Well, I mean, you almost died.
Do you still have all your teeth?
Nope.
We'll get you. We'll
There's
get you
one
some.
missing.
We'll get you some new ones.
I think I did chip a tusk.
Oh, I have a tooth for you. I'll just. Well, when we're done here.
All right, we'll take a little break here. Hey everyone, it's happy hour. This is where we thank our supporters. But first, I need everyone to roll initiative. A strange, mutated beast has jumped out from behind the shadows. Quick, attack it with the like and subscribe button. Hurry, its jaws are about to clamp down on you. Hit that like and subscribe button. 3, 2, 1. Swish, then the sound of ripped flesh and bone. Well done. You raised your sword just in the nick of time to strike down the beast. But our adventure is only beginning. Danielle, can you tell us how our fans can level up their support?
Hey everyone, join our Patreon to become a legendary supporter. Our Patreon members have early access to videos that are not on YouTube, access to a community chat, a personalized happy hour shout out, and exclusive merch only on our Patreon. So visit homebrewparty.net for more.
Thank you, Danielle. Speaking of Patreon members, it's time for happy hour shoutouts. A massive thank you to our Patreon members. Your kindness and generosity is the true magic that powers this channel. Here's to you. Let's keep the party going. Okay, we're back. So what you're left with is a portal that's been completely closed. The sun is not setting just yet, but it's just hovering above. The sky's starting to turn yellow and probably...
It's golden hour.
Yeah, it's the golden hour.
Mm.
So you got some time to do a few things. You can discuss amongst yourselves what you want to do next. You could probably do, like, say, one more tile of travel. You got to start thinking about where you want to camp.
Yeah.
And it is an interesting location.
Is the
I'm
elk?
pooped.
Yeah. Is the carcass of the elk still there?
Yes, it is.
I was gonna say if we can try to find animals and figure out who opened the portal, it might be useful.
Well, there's living animals. Yeah, because there's like a dead wolf there too. Our wolf friend that died.
If like I don't know what kind of spells that we can cast. Like the dead animal. What's their memory for the last?
Nobody in the party has.
I'll cast Speak with Dead Animals.
Yes, comprehend languages with a horse.
Brogan's just gonna walk over to the dead elk and just put a hand on it and kind of silently apologize that he couldn't save it. And then dip his finger into the pool of blood, walk back over to the boulder, and he just starts writing, "Don't roll this rock," on the boulder. In blood.
Keep shut. Like, what about me? Like, do I know, because I'm a tiefling or whatever, because of my backstory, do I know what those imps... Do I know anything about that hellhound? Do I know anything about this?
Okay, well, I'll give you a little bit of information. So with your upbringing, you grew up in the city.
Yeah.
You grew up poor. Your mother, who would know most of this stuff, left you when you were young. Your dad really kept all of this.
I must have some kind of,
Hush.
like, tiefling senses
He
or
taught you the
something.
language, just the very, very basics of the written language. You couldn't write a sentence for your life dependent on it, but the portal that has the boulder in front of it, there's inscription on it, and it looks infernal. You can't really read it. You don't know, your language isn't good enough, but you can detect that it is infernal. The other ones have like faded other languages, but they're not infernal from what you can detect.
Okay.
Oh, and then to answer your question, you said imp, so you're familiar with imp, so they're small little devils. That is correct. The other ones, you just barely kind of heard in passing. They're called lemurs.
Lemurs?
Lemurs,
The
flesh-
loopy ones?
Yeah, the flesh blobs. They're like the lowest echelon in hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like this portal was probably opened by the cultists, because this is definitely some infernal language over this portal. I mean, should be destroyed, in my humble opinion.
Well, how do we do that?
It's a good question, my friend.
I left all my dynamite in my other pants.
Oh, you did you?
Maybe we can block it up more? Some of the other boulders?
You're a gnome, though. You can get creative.
No.
I'm not a gnome.
A dwarf? You're a dwarf. You can get creative. Sorry, I didn't mean that one. I really
I
didn't.
thought that was a clever dig.
Whoa.
We can keep it as a clever dig, I guess. You can fix that in post.
I'm keeping it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe you can ask your friends here that came out how to shut it. I think that last one said he was your old babysitter.
I don't have a babysitter.
I can tell.
I can take care of myself. But that means that you understood what he was saying, so you must understand some kind of it as well.
I understand more than I let on.
Okay, and I'm the infernal one, aren't I? I get it. I see.
If I understand what they're saying, I know who to smash. If they're talking like that, they go down.
Well, maybe you could put two brain cells together and figure out how to break that portal. Maybe.
I put a sign on it.
Yeah, well, you know, the big red button, people always say, don't touch the big red button. What are you gonna do? You're gonna touch the big red button.
That's on them.
No, it's not on them. It's also on all the creatures that literally just died. What are you doing?
She's signaling us.
What are you doing?
You two
Oh, okay.
seem to be getting along real well. Oh, that's great. We should find a place to rest.
Can we, like, weld it shut?
I'm sorry, Weld?
How do you weld rocks together?
I don't know. I'm not a welder. You could plumb it shut.
Just keep digging your hole.
One of you guys must be a carpenter. Carpentry this shut.
I could etch some runes into it as a warning, but that's about as much as I can do.
Okay, I'll do the same. And then I just take my dagger and the infernal runes, I go to try to scratch them out. Probably doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
but
with your dagger, it just makes it like scratches on top of it.
yeah.
You said you want to do some ruins on top of your blood message?
If we have time, I can use my runesmithing tools to just chisel a little warning in to say, portal ahead. Don't roll a rock away. It's dangerous.
So, well, they're all
portal to hell.
gathered around the portal talking about it. I'm just gonna start humming myself and I'm gonna create a little field of flowers and blooms all around them. Y'all get back some health.
Ooh.
As I make a little circle of life.
I feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah.
I'm also hungry.
Okay, so now that the battle is done, you have a better view of the area around you. And I'm just going to give a little bit of description. It does not look natural. So there's forest all around this area. And in a clear circle around, there is no life. It's just all little pebbles circle all around. And 4 monoliths that looks like portals to different gateways, different dimensions. And only one was still open, which you just closed. And obviously that boulder, it looked like it linked or slid in perfectly. So something from either the inside or the outside moved it.
I think this is really bad, guys.
Real, did all these portals go to the same place?
No. First time I'm here, but it looks pretty clear that the inscriptions on these are totally different. This one here, and he points over to the left side, the one with the longest, yeah, that one right there. He says, I can somewhat make out the inscription here. It looks like ancient Elvish. And he looks over to Seraphina. Can you make out any of this?
Oh, is that Sylvan maybe? Or
Yes, it looks potentially Sylvan.
yeah, I can read that.
Okay, so I'm going to get you to roll. Just, let's say, an intelligence check to see if you can figure out
6.
6.
That's a -1?
Yeah.
Your intelligence is -1?
Yes, but
No.
I'm very wise.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, no.
So you can definitely tell it's Sylvan. And maybe some hints of like Feywild language mixed in there a little bit. You can't really read what it says, but you have a feeling that this portal, or once was a portal, probably went to the Feywild.
It's not active anymore?
No, it's totally destroyed.
Okay, all
Sucks.
right. Well, that's what we should
Re-
do with this
rebuild it.
fucking infernal one, for real.
To do what, though?
So we've got one portal that is infernal. We have another one that is Sylvan/Fey. Then we have another one that is Old Elvish.
No,
That's the
old-
Sylvan one.
No, that
Yeah.
is the...
Oh,
we don't know.
sorry.
We haven't
don't
looked at
have
the
it
other two
there.
yet.
You didn't look at the other two.
We didn't look at the... Okay, let us discover.
Okay, so which one did you want to look at?
South.
South?
South one, yes.
Okay, so the one facing across from the portal to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Portal to heaven.
Well, you make that connection. You don't know the language, but it's a lot of circular patterns and it's a very beautiful type of inscription on it.
It's the stairway to heaven.
Does anyone have comprehend languages or something?
No, but I don't... I mean, these portals are... Well, they're not portals anymore, right?
No.
Like, this place is ruined.
Do we want to ruin this last one? I think we can.
We think we
yeah.
can, but it'd be nice to shut it down permanently.
I
But
mean, if we destroy it, does that mean we're going to open the portal permanently? Because right now it seems to be covered, but there's just this boulder.
that's my worry.
If
Right?
these gates are smashed, so there's no portals in them. I think if we destroy the form, the portal can't open. I'm just guessing by the other three.
All right, well, you said you left your dynamite in your other pants.
I've got a big hammer.
I have rope.
Yeah, we could maybe pull it over, or...
Do you know what I could have used to help Kronk earlier? My ball bearings.
Or make him slip and fall.
Oh.
Slip on my ass, ball bearing right at my
I
hole.
stole 18
Right at me.
ball
Might
bearings.
still work, though.
They could have been useful.
Definitely would have
Damn
made
it.
style points.
They would have been useful the other day to put in front. And they could
Ooh,
roll
for
the
extra
thing
rolling,
on
yeah.
the ball bearings.
Fuck.
Oh well. Nobody
Fucking
died.
bleached
so.
asshole.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did we find out what the last portal here was?
No, not yet.
Ooh, I have a guess. If one goes to the Hells and the other to the Heavens, and then one goes to the Feywild, well, the other one probably goes to the Shadowfell.
Dum dum dum.
You don't know the language, but looking at it, it's dark and evil. Written
More
by-
evil than hell?
Different kind of
Different kind of evil.
Emo.
emo, yeah.
Lots of mascara.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
When I was
A young boy,
my
took me into the city to see a marching band. Oh, My Chemical Romance might have been after your time.
No, I know them. I know that song.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's
The Bing I did not get.
the
the
first
piano.
note of the piano
Oh.
of the song.
It's
Yes.
the millennial note.
But okay,
Is
back to the
I'm
game.
gonna use my dwarf know-how to see if there's any loose parts of that structure. See if they look like if I hit it might collapse.
I'm just going to fix the map. Quick stop here and we'll be right back. Okay. And we're going to start the recording from this point on. Shit.
You have to put the silly stuff in. That's the funny stuff.
Okay.
That's the cringe stuff that I
The
will
bloopers
be very
blooper reel.
embarrassed about. But
makes for good content.
Okay, so what the hell are we talking about?
we're talking about
Brogan.
trying to destroy the
Brogan
portal.
is
Brogan.
Trying to find a loose spot on the portal.
Yeah.
And I was just saying that I have a crowbar, if that helps.
Okay, so Brogan, you're walking right up to it and you're going to do an investigation check.
19.
Oh, very nice.
Good roll.
So you settle yourself in. Deep breath. Calm yourself from the battle. Investigation time. Try to see any clues. Your focus is to what? Destroy?
Yeah, just gonna see if there's any, like, it's made of, I can see that it's made of segments of stone. So if I attack any one of those, will the whole thing collapse, or can I knock it apart like the other one?
Okay, so it's an architecture investigation, not an investigation of the area around it or anything like that. Okay, so you look at the architecture. So you have experience with this type, not this particular type of architecture, but just in mining and stone cutting. So you look at this and you see this as excellent craftsmanship. If it wasn't so weathered and damaged, it looks like there's been battles and it's been beaten down. The alignment of the stone cutting is perfect. Everything is, there's no space, no gap. It's all aligned actually like super perfect. There looks like there is no weak points from what you gather.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Hit it as hard as I can with my hammer.
Okay. So do an attack roll.
I hit it, and it just hammer bounces off it and straight back in my
You
forehead.
did not one?
It was a 2.
That's you. Shit. That was a misplaced hammer smash, yeah. Quite awkward. And made no damage to it whatsoever.
Nobody look at me.
Can I try to slide the crowbar in like the right spot?
There's no gaps in there, but you try hitting it.
If you can stick it in anywhere, I can smash it with the hammer.
I'm gonna try to really find a smidge of a gap, even just a hair, and try to put it in.
Yep.
Try to slip it in.
Okay, so
Just the tip.
all right,
just the
so
tip.
I'm gonna give you a sleight of hand to try
Okay.
to do this little amazing trick that, yeah, there's barely any gap at all,
Okay.
if any. So sleight of hand, very high difficulty.
Oof.
No,
13.
so your crowbar just slips. There's no.
Can I try again?
Nope.
All right, I think the sign is gonna have to do for now. We can talk to the hag.
So then you guys just kind of hear me. I'm just kind of like, Agatha. Hello, Agatha.
So before you, just to be kind and nice here, the way the stones work, if you say hello, Agatha, that's all you can say. Your message is done. So you have 25 words. So whatever you send, you can't talk to her the rest of the day. And did you
Hello?
actually do it today? No, you did it the day before, so you
No, the
can't.
day before. So I'm gonna start over, or let's continue
Okay.
with my hello, Agatha. How would you destroy a infernal ruin portal without using force? Because we tried that.
3 more
It
words.
didn't work.
There you go.
25 on the dot, or is that
That was
it?
20.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
So there's a pause, no answer right away. And then you hear her voice. She says, "That's so interesting. I don't know off the top of my head, but I will definitely look it up and get back to you."
Say love you back, bitch. The fuck? Okay.
She hates you.
I know she does. Whatever. Okay.
Find a place to sleep.
Let's sleep right here.
So to give you options, you can sleep right here, but you also have enough daylight to do one more tile of distance.
We'll give Agatha some time to.
Yeah, I think it's
We don't
cool
want
if
to
we
have
just
to walk away and walk back. So.
I agree. So let's just eat.
Yeah,
Some rations.
It's
and-
definitely late and you guys are hungry.
Mm.
Okay. As the sun begins to set and the night approaches, the last remnants of natural light disappear, and you feel your stomach grumble with hunger, and your tired and wounded bodies ache for rest. Soon a fire is blazing, and the rest of your day's rations are devoured, so deduct one ration. As
One
you stay-
ration or more than one?
One ration total, half a ration per day, and we haven't done it in 2 days.
Okay.
As you stare into the crackling fire, you think back at the eventful day and debate between starting a conversation or going straight to bed.
Well, while he's sitting here, he's gonna pull out his dark crystal and just start fiddling with it and looking at it and admiring it.
What's that thing?
It's the thing that gives my loot the powers that it has.
Oh, right. So you're actually not a good musician. You just have a powerful pick.
I am a musician.
Very cool.
I'm a rock star. Leave me alone.
I'm just gonna plop my elemental and just for curiosity, I'm gonna say, put this on there. See what that does.
So I put it on my loot. And
Flames just start shooting out of it, and dark energy, and it's just fucking power core from hell. Like, rah! It's super loud. It's pretty awesome.
Wow. Okay, give it back. Are you fond of your ball? Thanks. Thanks, bruh.
That was pretty awesome though while it was there.
Maybe one day I'll trade.
no.
Brogan's just gonna keep chipping away at his holy symbol, just with this equipment, just carving a new one.
I think when the sun comes up in the morning, I'm gonna try to see if there's any footprints leading to that portal and see if where these cultists may or may not have come from to open this portal.
Mm-hmm.
In which direction they came from, because I'll bet one of my horns that...
Are you done talking?
Yeah, sorry. What the fuck, bro?
As you stare into your crystal.
Yeah.
Okay, Frodo, over here.
No, I think that's great. We should do that in the morning.
Yeah, thanks. Let's just give fucking Tusks over here some private time with this piece of rock.
I'm going to bed. He goes behind this and just kind of leans up against the thing there.
Okay.
Oh, I can speak with animals in the morning.
The ones that have survived, yeah. Hopefully they haven't completely fled the area.
They probably have.
That rabbit might come back. You had a good rapport with him.
Yeah, I mean, I thought so too. Well, I'm gonna get out my lute and start playing.
You want to sing us a tune?
Yeah. Okay, sure. Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Just take a look. It's in a book.
Music sucks!
I thought you were sleeping, asshole!
You guys won't shut up. How am I supposed to sleep over here?
Aren't you diddling your rock right now?
Why is everybody so angry?
He needs sleep. He's cranky. I don't like
I'm
him
gonna
right
throw
now.
an empty ale bottle at her, like, over my head.
Wait, where'd you even get that from?
I'm gonna
in my
swiftly
ration.
stand up, and my tail's gonna go. And I'm gonna say, "You got something to say, buddy?"
Just go to sleep. Figure the shit out tomorrow.
If you need peace and quiet, just go on the other side.
Why don't you guys go on the other side?
Because the fire's here.
He just sits there in silence, fondling his rock.
My God.
The rock goes tumbling.
What is he again? An orc?
Yeah.
Yeah, half orc.
I'm just
What's
gonna mumble under my breath. Orcs are fucking hormonal.
Was the song that bad?
It sucked, okay?
His rock actually like stumbled out of his hands clumsily and like out of his tent, and you see it, and it's this dark crystal inside that's pulsing. It's got this energy to it.
I don't like that rock. I'm gonna whisper to Seraphina. I don't like that rock. There's something really evil about it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, Kronk does seem kind of pissy, but you think it's the rock that's doing that?
Look at it. I feel like it's looking at me.
It's just a rock. It doesn't have any eyes, right?
I'm gonna wait till Kronk falls asleep and I'm gonna try to steal it.
Holding it like this in my arms.
No, you dropped it out of your... I just want to see it.
Yeah,
I don't want to
basically.
touch it. I'm gonna do a Pippin, and I'm gonna speak to Lord Sauron through the Palantir.
Before he went to sleep, he did pick his rock back up. He dropped it and picked it up.
I just want to examine it. I just want
And
to look
he
at it.
tucked it in his belt, but like
was
in his
very
pants a little bit. So you gotta like really go for it if you want it. Just saying.
Okay. All right. I'll change my plan.
Secret hiding spot.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Serafina, if you wanna fox spoon me later, you know where to find me.
Absolutely.
So everybody else going to bed? Okay, so now comes time for the night watch.
I'm gonna spoon fox.
Doesn't matter.
Nice.
I'll go second, I guess. While they're over there spooning each other.
Okay, so Brogan, who's up first. So you got to do 3 things. To stay awake, it's con save. Stealth, you don't want to make a lot of noise to attract animals or monsters, right? And then the third one is perception to like look out for things. So if you can think of something creative on your own that would help you with any of those 3, I'll give you a bonus to your roll.
So for staying awake, he's just finally tuning with the runes on the symbol. It's keeping him nice and active. He's not even really drowsy at all. Trying to hide from the world, but just you see a little dark lump. They might be able to rock our bush, and it sneezes. Trying to be stealthy, but he can't do it. But he's awake and he's alert, and he can see right through the darkness to see anything coming. Hopefully, doing a good watch.
Yep. That's a pretty good watch. In your own estimates, you feel like you were alert apart and like watching and perceptive of everything around you, except for the sneezing. You're a little worried that you might have attracted any monsters or animals around. And then you go and wake up. Who's next? Kronk.
So, to stay awake, just sitting there, dark crystal in one hand. I'm just like writing things down, writing song lyrics, just evil thoughts running through my mind, just everything going down on a piece of paper. For my stealth, just kind of sitting there quiet, just thoughts going through my mind constantly, so I'm just kind of sitting there in the corner, just looking around, not really making
You don't make any noise or anything?
no noise being made, just
Okay.
And my perception, everything seems all right. Don't really see much going on, just kind of clear night, I guess. Hearing the bird or the little bugs chirping in the background.
Okay. So your watch went pretty uneventful. You did hear Brogan sneeze, and we're a little worried when you were doing your watch, thinking, hopefully you didn't attract anything, and there's nothing that's going to creep up on me. Start getting a little paranoid with your surroundings. These dark shadows are being cast from these monoliths, and you can't see very far. But yeah, nothing happens, and you go back to bed. And who are you going to wake up next?
Lilith, I'm gonna go over after I put my rock away.
You don't know my plan. You didn't know what my plan
Can you
was.
let me finish here. I put my rock away, tuck it deep in my bag. You don't know that. And I come over and I go, hey. Sorry about it. I'm sorry. It's your turn for watch.
So Lilith wakes up, goes over to the fire, falls right back asleep.
Oh, shit.
The only sound she makes is her soft snoring, but her ears are perked up for any small sound that may...
Even the
Jeez.
creepy surroundings and the dark shadows and everything.
She loves it. It's like singing a lullaby to her, so she's passed out on her watch shift. Yeah.
All right. So
But perception is high, so if anything happens, she will wake up.
you fall asleep, and then you just wake up suddenly. Oh shit! Like in a panic, like oh fuck.
I should have been awake, yeah.
And you don't know if you were dreaming, or you heard some crunch in the woods,
Okay.
and you feel like your night's watch is done. Enough time has passed.
I'm awake.
Yeah, so you have to wake up Seraphina now.
All right. Okay. All right. So I walk over to Seraphina and say, "Okay, Sarah, it's your turn."
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not. Thank you.
And then I pass the fuck out again.
I'm gonna get up and just do a lazy circle around the camp. I'll head down to where Frill is, and I'll just stop and take a look at him for a minute. You know, he's really exhausted, so I'll just I'll use my nature's blessing. I'll just create like a little bed of like soft little grasses and flowers under him. Try and make him a little more comfortable because he's sleeping out on the ground. He's not in any of the tents or anything, right? And just try and give him some comfort, and then I'll wander over to the ruins over near where Kronk is, and just kind of like run my hands along the stone and feel the Sylvan inscription on it. Just try to remember the symbols, even if they're like a little out of my realm of.
Okay, we can do another intelligence check to see if you learn anything.
14.
14. Okay. So you're going over all the ruins. Nothing's coming to you, but then you feel one, and it's like, I swear that's twilight. The word twilight comes to you.
Twilight. Okay. And I'll just take a moment, and I'm gonna just like actually like shrug my shoulders and like flutter out my wings and just like flutter hop up on top of the stone there.
Okay.
And lay down on it and just stare up at the night sky.
Okay. So with your wings, it's no problem. You guys don't see it, but Seraphina just floats above like nothing. Goes up above on top of the rock, and so you're gonna make yourself comfy and just.
Yeah. I got a 14 on my con, so
Okay.
I feel like at this point, like dawn's approaching.
It's not
all
there
that,
yet.
but-
It's still pitch black.
Okay. Then I'll stay laying on top of the stone. Just stare up at the night sky.
Okay. Well, we'll let you in on a little something. As you're laying down on this rock, you missed an outline somewhere out there. There's a shape that you did not see approaching.
Well, I won't worry about it then.
And even when it walked out into the open towards the fire, we still didn't notice it. You're
What?
You're laying
Didn't you
down.
do a 14 con?
Con's staying awake. She's wide awake, but she's looking up at the sky, looking
Yeah.
at the stars.
Slacking off.
What was your perception?
10.
So then, as you're looking up, you hear a crunch, and it's close. It sounds like it's right by the fire.
Holy fuck.
Okay, I'll look
What?
over.
Okay, you slowly turn around. I'm gonna get you to do another Constitution save here. Okay.
What are you worried about?
You turn around
It's obviously a friend.
and see a large, spiky creature with
Oh.
red eyes staring at you.
Obviously a friend.
The shock to your system, you can't help it. You let out a little yell. Ah! Just from the shock of like you're just relaxing, looking up, and you didn't expect this black outline spiked creature with red eyes staring at you. And from that yell, it reacts and it just gets scared and shakes its body, and then spikes just start shooting up from it. And
Yes.
you realize that it's a giant porcupine that you just startled with your yell, scaring the shit out of it. So everyone gets sprayed with quills, including the people who are sleeping. So everybody wakes up with quills stuck in them, taking 3 points of damage across the board. You are higher up. I was going to do whoever's closer, but you're also going to get 3 points since you're
What if
semi-protected.
I'm like behind this thing right here? Does that help me at all? So I'm kind of tucked in this
We're
corner.
all. Well,
No,
I'm
you're
pretty
not.
much
You're
open.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
pretty
give you
much open.
1 point of damage. Just one quill hit your foot. There.
Okay.
It pierced right through your foot.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals then.
So before you even get a chance, it's so scared, it's beginning to take off the run. So like you can cast it, I guess, but it's
No,
gonna
no, it's fine. I'll just let it go then.
Oh, we need its information though.
It's a porcupine.
So you're letting it go. It's taking off. It's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just let it go if it's just an animal.
So everybody's up now, like with quills stuck in them. Like, what the fuck?
So there was a porcupine.
I have a quill that went through one nostril out the other, and I look really cool with like a
Nice.
great big quill.
Well,
So I just
good morning,
chop
everybody.
it down.
Porcupine? What fucking kind of quill is this?
It was a big one.
I'd say.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a full rest because you got woken up. You're going to be pulling these quills out. So unfortunately, everybody's just going to get a short rest rather than a long rest.
All right, that's fine. I'll accept it.
Awoken at dawn by the calls of dozens of birds. Most of you wake up groggy and a little cranky from not getting enough sleep. Yeah, so
Kronk was already cranky.
Once the rock went away, he felt better.
Yeah. Morning, folks.
Morning. Hey,
Ready
Kronk.
to
Where'd you find that rock?
in the
Right
mines
away?
in my hometown.
In the mines?
Yeah, I was mining because I used to work in the mines,
Yeah.
and I found this stone
Yeah.
that made magical music
That's hot.
on my lute,
Okay.
and then my band got famous and we hit the road.
Did you happen to
Remember Wagonhead?
Yeah, but did you also like happen to like make a deal with the devil to get this rock?
No, I was literally mining and it fell out of the mine when I was hitting the rocks. And then I picked it up and put it in my pocket. And when it was in my pocket and I played the lute because of the vicinity of the rock, it amplified and made this beautiful heavy music.
But don't you feel like something like you're very irritable?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You even said sorry to me last night.
Yeah, because I was tired and cranky. Because I fucking got knocked out. How many times did I get knocked out?
Okay, all right.
I was on the brink of death.
You sound a little cranky right now.
Well, you're like drilling me for no fucking reason.
All right, let's just drop it. That's fine. We've got a long day ahead of us. We got to be on the same team here. We on the same team?
We're on the same team.
Okay. I got my own little special rock too. Look.
Yeah, remember? It made fucking fire music.
I know. It's my rock though.
And my rock's my rock.
Yeah.
You keep yours, I keep mine.
Okay. I'm just very intrigued by your rock.
My rock, bitch.
oh shit.
Okay, calm down. You said you're not irritable.
Well, why are you so horny for my rock?
I just have an interest in nice rocks. Fuck.
She was the geology major in demon school.
Hey, you shut up, you over there.
Just picking quills out of my beard, and I find a nice clean one and pick some of the ration out of my teeth from yesterday with it. Chuck it away.
You should have saved some of that chest hair for that.
Dental
Lawson.
floss.
Yeah.
There's always more.
Here you go.
Thank you. That's good stuff. Just pocket it.
Oh gosh. Okay, where are we going today? Let's.
What did you say last night before bed?
I think I said that we wanted to speak to the animals and figure out. Oh
No, you wanted to investigate the area.
Right. Check for footprints to the portal.
Okay. So, walk up to it and do an investigation check.
Ooh, 21 total.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is what you find.
Nice. Hit me with it.
So you walk up to the portal,
Yeah.
and you notice that the ground around it is disturbed. Not just where Kronk and everybody was pushing it, but kind of behind it and around it. It's been disturbed. You think back to when you were in Farmington, and you had that kind of like epiphany moment where you're like really in love of investigating things, and you're loving this, getting down on your hands and knees, and you notice a footprint. Not like a human foot, but a boot print, ever so faint amongst the rocky ground. but unmistakably a humanoid boot print.
Are we talking Blundstone, some Doc Martens,
Converse.
some Carhartt,
It's
Dakota, steel toe boots, or
it's very rocky here. It's hard. It's not like he stepped in mud, so you can't really get super detail, but you can tell the size based on your investigation, and it looks very much like an average male boot print. You put your boot next to it, and it's a little bit larger than yours.
okay. Anything else? You just see a boot print.
That's pretty much it. It's disturbed, and out of it, you just discover one boot print that's looks like none of us made
Do
it.
we
None of you.
see? Like, I can't see what direction it came from.
It's pointing towards a rock, like potentially it was maybe pushing.
Obviously, it's pointing towards the rock. They opened the portal. They had to look at it. Okay.
I wonder if they opened the portal and went through. As if the footprints lead to it and not away from it.
But she's at the side of it, not like in front of it, pointing to the rock from the side.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Pointing towards to the side. Okay. No other like shrapnel of fabric or like a clue of any kind. No.
That's
Okay.
all you found.
All right. Okay. Shape-ish, pointy, round. Just general shape, so I can obsessively stare at people's shoes.
So it's a good question. So it's kind of roundish, but then it goes flat at the top. So it's kind of distinct in that way.
Okay.
Okay. So what else would you like to do?
Are we waiting for Agatha to call you back, or are we going to take
Oh
off?
yeah, we are.
She might take days.
Ugh. Should I ask her? Because I can only communicate with her again in another 24 hours.
It's our one shot. Let's well, we know where this is. We'll mark it on
I've already marked it on the map actually for you.
Frill mark it down. We'll keep track of it on the map, and
Okay.
then we can come back if she gives us a good answer.
Sounds good.
And if we make it to the hag, we can ask her about it too.
All right. So where's the so the options that we had?
Want me to take the map out of Neverwinter Woods?
Yeah.
Well, we're headed to the healing pools, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll get a little travel music playing here. Okay. With your travel plans set, you begin moving towards the healing pools. You travel easily enough through the bottom of the valley forest, so you don't make too much progress before you come up to the base of a hill. You are on a valley floor. You slid down a hill, and there is another steep hill in front of you, very similar. It's got trees, and it's full of mud. You now have to make a decision to decide to walk up in a straight line, slip and slide. You're already a few steps you're taking, you're slipping a little bit. You'll make it, and there's probably a low chance that you'll slip and fall and go all the way back down, but it's going to be slow movement. You can now think about ideas to get up there faster,
Rope. I got rope.
so you won't be slowed down.
So I have rope.
Yep. So think amongst yourself. What
Somebody
kind
have
of plan.
like a hook? Yeah. I'm just grappling.
Seraphina, can you fly a rope up to the top by any chance?
Well, it depends how far it is. Because I don't fly real well.
I don't believe that.
Well, can you change into a animal that climbs well?
If I had slept.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah, that beast kind of woke us up early. Alright, well, I'll start climbing.
So you're gonna do a straight walk.
I'm gonna use my grappling hook
no,
and my
I'm gonna
rope.
try it. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. How about this? I got a plan. I'll throw my grappling hook. I'll walk up and I'll throw the next one. And then we can 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 4 ropes hooked on, and then we can always climb up the ropes.
How about I use my crossbow
Tie your rope, crossbow, shoot it.
Fuck yeah.
in a tree trunk?
Way to go, girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys are back friends again.
We both love rocks.
Yeah.
We both love rope.
And we both love climbing.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take. So I have 50 feet of rope.
So do an
And,
attack roll to see if you hit the tree.
13.
All right, so you pull back your crossbow. You see the arrow fly. The arrow's stuck, and you got a rope now.
Nice.
How far is it from the top where her rope is?
This, I'm going to say 40 feet. It wasn't like a perfect, exactly 50 feet. You got to tie the rope and everything, so you aimed a tree far enough, so you got 40 feet. Make it up.
Do-si-do, my lassies. I'll let them go first, and then I'll go last.
Okay.
Go. You should probably go first, short legs, so we can catch you if you tumble down.
Age before beauty. Start climbing.
So you've made it about a quarter of the way, so everybody gets up to that first tree. You want to try the same strategy, same thing again?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll another attack.
Oh, that's a 7.
7. Okay, so you see the arrow with the rope sail past the tree and go out of reach. Gone now.
Okay.
Did it stick into another tree or is it just gone?
It's gone.
It's just gone. Shit.
And
You
her
could
rope's
So I
gone.
lost my rope.
You could probably collect it by climbing up.
I didn't do like a nat 1.
No, it's still.
Frill can try a shot with his rope.
Okay, Frill's got a longbow.
Yeah. That's another rope loss.
Well,
Fuck.
well,
Shit.
I'm going to grab my rope with my grappling hook. And I'm going to hold on to one end and I'm just going to throw it up as far as I can to get it around.
Okay, so it'll be another attack roll. You can see if you can hook it onto a tree. Nope. Another rope gone. So you got one.
Well, I was still holding it in one hand though. I was kind of threw it.
Oh, okay, it's not an arrow. That's right. Yeah.
So I just missed
Didn't
the tree. I
catch
just didn't get
anything.
anything. Pull it
Okay.
back down.
So Frill tried. Brogan and Seraphina have some idea they can.
No?
Okay. You like to just straight
What
up
about those
try to walk it up?
fancy wings of yours.
What about them?
Pull out your fancy wings and let us grab on and fly us up there.
Absolutely not.
Thought you were a team player.
Can you just grab the end of the hook and put it against the tree and you go up and then we can follow?
Do we have any more rope left?
I have
Yeah.
a rope in my
You-
hand.
Kronk has
But
one.
your
You have a
flying, your flying is limited.
It is.
Yeah, about 10 feet up.
Yeah.
And we need to go 40 feet up.
Yeah. You did
Seraphina
40
has kept her wings
170.
bound for a long
40 was
time.
only a
The first
quarter of the
section.
way.
Yeah,
Do that 3 more times.
yeah. So are we gonna try to walk up?
He's just gonna take out 2 crossbow bolts and just climb his way up.
All right, I'm
sticking
going to
the
follow
bolts
lead
in.
and do that with my dagger.
If
We'll
I
do
get
the
up-
best we can, and I think the baditudes should be left behind.
We'll throw
Okay.
we'll throw a rope down once we get to the limit.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the
So
same.
everybody
as-
do a survival check.
Okay.
And anybody who's using swords or daggers, we'll give you a +2 to the roll.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice. You're springing.
19.
Very nice.
22.
Wow, this was the way, guys. Just fuck the ropes.
10 for Frill and 19 for Brogan.
Okay, what did Frill use? He's got a sword, right? He's got one sword at least.
He's maybe just using his bow as a walking stick
Okay.
to
So I'll still give him the +2, so it'll be a 12. So just enough that you see him slipping a little bit, but he's keeping up with the rest of you. So you now made it halfway.
Kronk's just using his fingers and digging in and just
Okay,
He's using his
but
fingernails.
you don't get a +2 to your roll. What'd you get?
2.
I got a 14 plus 1, 15.
What did you get?
20.
20. Nice.
Brogan roll a 5 on that survival.
Oh shit. So you see you guys climbing up and some falling down, climbing up, and you eventually make it, but it takes you longer than you needed. So you get a little bit slower progress than you would hope for. So you finally get to the top of the hill. A cool breeze hits your face, and from this vantage point, it's beautiful. There's actually an opening in the forest, and you can see down this sloping hill, and you can see off in a distance a smooth line that's cut through the trees, and you think that's probably Neverwinter River off in a distance.
Nice.
And one last little roll I'm going to get all of you to do as you're traveling through the woods. We're looking for a branch for Seraphina made of duskwood. This will be a nature or perception check.
A nature or perception, whichever one's better.
Yes.
I will do perception.
Everybody except Brogan, because Brogan's been busy with his little holy symbol.
21.
15. for me.
15.
5 for Frill.
16 for me.
The last time,
Kronk.
if you remember, 15 was not good enough. The branch was not perfect. But Kronk, he goes over and he sees a tree and he just snaps off a branch.
No!
Girl's like, what?
Screaming.
It's the perfect branch.
Yeah, you can't put it back together, so.
Just pretend you didn't see anything. Here's a nice branch for you,
Yeah.
my
Thank you.
mademoiselle.
Hand it to Frill. He was
Kronk.
disappointed with Kronk, but it is the perfect branch. It's the one. Well, with that destruction of nature,
She hates it. She hates it so much.
You
I'm
will
carrying
learn.
a corpse.
You will learn to love it.
all right. Well, with your destination ahead of you, with Neverwinter River there, and the healing pools just around the bend, your destination is so close to you.
So much fun.
So we're gonna end it there for tonight.
Yay! Good game.
Yeah, that was a good time.
GG's.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Well, we know something's watching us. It's the fucking birds.
It feels more than when the birds are watching you. Something's giving you a chill in your spine. Catch a faint rustling sound coming from the direction of the tents.
I don't want to look in the tent.
Hey everyone, it's happy hour! This is where we thank our supporters. But first, I need everyone to roll initiative. A strange, mutated beast has jumped out from behind the shadows. Quick, attack it with the like and subscribe button. Hurry, its jaws are about to clamp down on you. Hit that like and subscribe button. 3, 2, 1. Swish, then the sound of ripped flesh and bone. Well done. You raised your sword just in the nick of time to strike down the beast. But our adventure is only beginning. Danielle, can you tell us how our fans can level up their support?
Hey everyone, join our Patreon to become a legendary supporter. Our Patreon members have early access to videos that are not on YouTube, access to a community chat, a personalized happy hour shout out, and exclusive merch only on our Patreon. So visit homebrewparty.net for more.
Thank you, Danielle. Speaking of Patreon members, it's time for happy hour shoutouts. A massive thank you to our Patreon members. Your kindness and generosity is the true magic that powers this channel. Here's to you. Let's keep the party going.